Well, what do we got here? We're doing a walkthrough of a job that never got 100% finished because there was a funds problem, and then there was a PG and electrical power problem. Then there was a riot problem and break-ins and near bankruptcy problem. This poor guy who owns this place had a lot of trouble with his business. But so these are LG heat recovery boxes on a job that never got finished. It got stopped before we ever got finished. There's some sizing difference. So as you can see, this one is being used back there, and then there's another head inside this room right below me. And I think there's a 4-ton, no, there's a 2 6-tons, a 4-ton and an 8-ton, or 8-ton and a 4-ton. I can't remember what the hell it is. By the look at that 3/4 inch or 7/8 line over there, I think that's an 8-ton unit or a 6-ton unit that's inside that room. But what's happening here, they've gotten some approval. They had some inspections and they're getting approval to build out the rest of the building here. There's going to be another 100, 200 lights inside this place. They're just finishing up the water. This is back a whole decade of building out this place. And we are responsible for moving an air handler where you see those pipes going right down. We're taking that air handler out of there, and they just built this room and it just got inspected and approved. So now we've gotten the okay after all these years to move, because this room was supposed to go all the way out there, and it's supposed to be 100 lights for babies, for a veg room, and that never happened. It got, as you can see, as the money dwindled, the size of the room dwindled. It's only like 24 feet across by 30 feet or 27 feet or something like that. So we're taking that air handler out of that room, and we're moving it into this room over here. And so we're figuring out our piping and our materials and where we're gonna, the easiest, fastest, cheapest way, and keep it out of future build for anything else. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna carry that piping right along here. We're gonna put our channel, attach it right to the bottom of this beam and have it sticking out, and run our channel on the top. So our channel basically on this, it's gonna be on the other side, but basically imagine the slotted strut channel coming out here, and our lines are gonna be going right across the top. It'll make it nice and easy because they're not hanging, and that's less labor with it on the top than on the bottom. And it'll go right across 1/3 of the way through, and then it's gonna go about halfway over, and that's where that 6-ton air handler is gonna go down in that room right there. And that'll be that little project there. And we already have a, where is it at? Somewhere right there where you could kind of see a black pipe going up to the roof for another system outside, completely separate. We got a, I think a 2-ton air handler right there. And then in that further room going back where you see the white fluffy fiberglass snow that everybody hates, we have two 18,000 BTUs in that room back there. And then eventually later, all this is going to be built down. This is all going to be rooms over there. And then behind this concrete wall is the other part of the building. And it's going 100 feet across or 150 feet across. And there's 4 rooms back that way, divided up into equal 4 sizes. And that's the one that we did 10 years ago. That has all the units outside. And yes, this one was supposed to be heat recovery, and this was supposed to be 100 lights, and that 100 lights was supposed to produce enough heat and extra capacity. We have the water. You guys recognize this? This is the hydro kit. And so we were going to hook up some hydro kits and then get like a big water tank. Is there a water tank? You see like the big water tank over there? Other than that's like 2,000 or 3,000 gallons or something, but you know, something like 300 gallons. And we were going to heat up water in a buffer tank off of the heat that was used to cool the rooms that are absorbing heat from lights. And then we're going to put reheat coils on all the coils inside the units, so we could do reheat on all the coils, and everything was going to be all kumbaya and rainbows and ponytails and whatever, rainbows and unicorns. And then financial problems hit, and so that put a stop to this. So now, years later, it's time to move forward. Let's see how this precises, how things go over the year. Building inspections, fire marshals, it's been a nightmare. Lawyers and delays. This job was difficult. And see you guys later. 2 heat recovery units.